Thousands of people came to Abu Dhabi in November for Adipec 2013, the biggest gas and oil event in the Middle East. 4 days of knowledge sharing, 4 days of network and good business.
The world over the next 15 years and 40 years is going to need lots and lots of oil and gas. And so the big challenge is for industry and countries to make sure we keep that supply of energy flowing.
A full year of careful planning and coordination paid off, culminating in one of the busiest events so far.
We started with His Highness Sheikh Hazza bin Zayed Al Nahyan tour of the facility, and we were glad that he spent over 1 hour talking to exhibitors, chatting and looking at the whole Adipec facility. We were honored with 11 of the IOC CEOs. The message was very strong. This has been a success.
By the end of day 3, we'd already exceeded the attendance of the previous 4 days, so we broke a new ground.
Our own Energy Minister, His Excellency Suhail bin Mohammed, has been great support to Adipec. 7 ministers and another 5 deputy ministers were all here, and they've been with us throughout the full day and even day 2.
This year's conference, the largest and most successful in the history of Adipec.
As well as our technical conference, the business conference will address the state of the global energy mix, the role of demand and supply, looking at gas, looking at LNG, looking at trading routes, looking at trading within the industry. All of these issues carefully examined by leading experts in their field.
We've had new launches. We've had a business conference here which has brought global CEOs from around the world.
Everybody we talk to have seen this business conference as big addition to Adipec.
It's a great gathering of people from all over the world, not only oil companies, ministers from all over, as well as our hosts here in Abu Dhabi. It's a great place to share ideas and talk.
I'm here for the forum, but also to prove that Total is really committed to what it can do for the long term in this country.
The size and the scope of the conference and exhibition impressed the attendees and the exhibitors, once again confirming that Adipec is a must-attend event in the energy calendar.
Adipec is now worldwide known. If I can say, it's maybe in a ranking number 1 on this kind of events, and I'm sure it will be the number 1 for the next coming years.
This is one of the go-to events. You have to be here if you're in the industry. It's been great to see just the huge traffic of very influential people who are coming through.
Adipec this year has been organized, extremely organized, and there are a lot of people coming here, and it's full all the time, throughout. I could not even take a break, and I think that is a measure of success.
We have more guests and more visitors and more participation than ever, and we are proud to be part of this exhibition, to be proud of this great achievement. And today we can say that Abu Dhabi is truly the hub of oil and gas industry.
One of the other very exciting features about Adipec 2013 was Young Adipec. This was a venue where children from all around the region, from the whole of the United Arab Emirates, indeed, and beyond, came here to play, to engage, to be informed, actually to have a bit of fun and to be educated about oil and gas. They had a fabulous time.
I've actually participated in this competition because I love photographing. This is one of the hobbies that I love actually.
We were playing a game of chess, and I thought how will man be without plastics, and what will be the consequences. So the picture is based on that.
Young Adipec has been a big initiative where we want to attract the young generation to this sector. We started by inviting school students, boys and girls, to our facilities and to the site so that they'll see it in reality. And then we have a full program here sponsored by many of our partners, where first we tell them the history of Abu Dhabi oil and gas, and then there have been a lot of interactive games with a big tour within the exhibition, and we hope we'll see them as future leaders.
Another exciting initiative for Adipec 2013 was the Women in Industry Evening Forum, held at the Middle East Petroleum Club.
The concept was bringing some very successful leading women in industry that have had stellar careers that could sit and share with a younger generation what it's taken to be successful.
That was a big success. And they were all astonished with the three distinguished guests. Her Excellency Sheikha Lubna bint Khalid Al-Qasimi, a minister from Norway, and a CEO from Kenya.
It was most inspiring for me because I also heard quite a lot from the other two ladies. It was the questions that came about were actually great because it shows depth and a good concept of rising women in the oil industry. The future is very bright for the women and men in the oil industry and their organization.
Women in industry, again, a tremendous success. We were overexcited to have Her Excellency Sheikha Lubna joining the panel and leading the panel, together with the other two very successful women, one of them being a former Norwegian minister and one of them the CEO of Kenya National Oil Corporation.
The Middle East Petroleum Club proved as popular as ever, with busy networking being the business of the day and into the evening.
A lot of returning members, a lot of new members joining us for the first time. Different location, more central, which I think has helped. And over the intervening 12 months since we spoke last time, we'd been engaging that community with lunches and strategy sessions here in the city. So it's worked very, very well.
It has been amazing, truly. Everybody's so pleased. We are having all 6 meeting rooms fully booked, and the meetings are actually taking place daily at the lounge. New thing for this year, members are invited to bring a guest or two, and they have been very pleased with that as well, because we are extending luxurious service and the 5-star cuisine to all the meeting rooms and the lounge area.
This year's awards program has boasted stellar levels of participation and consistently high quality standards.
So all the elements in place for another successful show, putting Adipec firmly on the global energy calendar.
It used to be every 2 years. Now it's every year. We did not expect it to be that successful, but we are proud to say that it's very successful this year, and we have more guests and more visitors and more participation than ever.
It is the place where I meet people that I don't see so often, and the networking is incredible, and business continues to be great.
This was a year that we've slipped into the calendar. Typically we've done this every 2 years, so to bring it into that intervening year, really we had no idea it was going to be such a standout success.
So there you have it, a vote of overwhelming support for Adipec every year in Abu Dhabi. We'll be back here again from the 10th to the 13th of November 2014 for Adipec 2014. Be sure and join us. We'll see you in Abu Dhabi.